Welcome to ScratchStart. In this session, we are going to see how to sort using the JavaScript. What is sorting means? Sorting means arranging or changing the order or things like that using the things like that. That means sorting means if there are, for example, if you take jumbled words, if you want that to arrange in an ascending order, that means from A to Z, that is called sorting. Sorting these words in ascending order, that is called sorting. We can do this with if else logic too, but that will take a lot of lines and it will be hard, not easy to understand or process. There will be a lot of nested loops. So that is why the sorting method is used. So for that we will write the div, and I have already created the source array items array. So we don't have, so we will have the source. So we will create the variables using the identifiers. First is a list selected by document, get by ID. The ID is list. Next variable is sort from A to Z. What we are going to do here is we are going to sort in two ways, from A to Z and from Z to A, in ascending order and in descending order. For that, the document get element by ID, and the ID is sort AZ. And then third, sort ZA, selected by document, get element by ID, sort ZA. And now I have already created the array. Now we have to write the operation for the render. That means we have to display the output in the browser. We have to inherit the relevant output to one of these, from Z to A or A to Z. So for that, to render the output, I am creating a function called render. For that render, I am writing a function. Like always, we have to clear the inner HTML. And then we have to select the array, and we have to run the operation for each of the element. At the function and take item as a parameter. Inside that, create a new list element, and attach it to the HTML file using the create element method. And then we have to change the text content of li to item. Next we have to append this new list element to the list variable, that means in the main list in display. So that is all. Now we have to write the actual functioning logic. This whole thing is only for the display purposes. Now we will write the logic for sorting from A to Z. That thing, I am selecting the sort A to Z variable and giving it an add event listener, and the event is clicked because I have given two buttons here, from A to Z and Z to A. So you can see it in the browser. When we click this, the elements will be arranged from A to Z order, and if the Z to A is clicked, it will reverse it, and it will be in a descending order. click, and then we write the function for inside that. This function will be executed when we click that button, and then we select the items array, and we have to sort this. It is an array method. Sort is mainly an array method, mostly used in array, and I have already explained what an array is. I am writing a function called a parameters a comma b, and what this array function will execute is, I am using the return key. What this does is a dot local compare b. That means we have already said, I have already said in the rendering thing, the loop will be going through the each of the array element. Even in this array, you can see items array, whole items array is selected. What this does is, it will go through each of the elements. That means here we can see I have given the parameter a and the parameter b. What a will be taken is, for example, for this array, it will go to the first element initially. So JavaScript, HTML. So JavaScript will be the a, and HTML will be the b parameter. What this local compare does is, it will compare these two. Local compare will usually have 3 states, that is +1, -1 and 0. +1 means ascending, -1 means descending, and 0 means equal. So what here we are going to do, the condition we wrote is a local compare b. That means the first array element should be +1 greater, that means ascending from the b. B should be next element, and a should be the initial element. That means the a parameter should have a, and b parameter should have b. I am saying this for example, that's all. In that way it will get arranged, and to output display that arrangement in the browser, we have to include the render. And now for sorting from Z to A, the same method, but in exact reverse direction. Sort Z to A and give an add event listener, and the event is click. Give it a function. Inside the function, we are again select the items array and sorting it. The sorting function will have parameters a and b, and what we do is, and as I have already said, if it is progressing from progressing in ascending order, it means +1. So here in descending order, we have to regress. That means it should go from -1, -2, -3, not +1, +2, +3. So we have to write, what we have to write is b should be compared with a to get the descending order. So I am writing return b dot local compare a, and this output should be rendered. And that is all. Now we have created an array. Now let's go to the browser, and when I click, nothing happens. Why nothing happens here is, we haven't given the initial render section. That means we have to render the whole array. So that's all. Now when I reload, you can see the exact array we have typed in the source code is appearing here. JavaScript, HTML, CSS. See, JavaScript, HTML, CSS. The same order is here. Now when I click A to Z, A to Z, the whole section will get sorted and arranged in an ascending order. What happens means, CSS will come to the first, and H will come, HTML will be second and JavaScript will be third, and a node will be fourth and React will be final. When I click, see what happening, and when I click it from Z to A, this will get exactly reversed. That means React will go to initial section and get the mirror image. That's all. Click here this button, see it is changed. So that's how we do it. Sorting is mainly used in many operations. It is a somewhat complex operation. For me initially, from the stage I am in, it is a complex thing. It may be when we are reading, it may sound simple, but there are a lot of other techniques and other things too. Sorting is slightly complicated thing. We should understand it conceptually firstly. So if we understand conceptually, we can use it easily. And yeah, and that is it for today. If you like my work, consider liking, subscribing and sharing. And people, you guys are watching and but not subscribing, please subscribe. It will be really helpful, and it will motivate me. And yeah, that is it for today, and I will meet you guys in the next session. Thank you. Have a nice day.